What is up, YouTube? It is Drex and I am back with another video. Before I get started, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel for more awesome content in the future. But other than that, let's get started. So today I want to talk about this generation of Xbox. So I own a Series X. If you've been following my channel for a minute, I've owned this for 2 months now. And today I want to talk about why I see value in Xbox and why I will always see a value in it. So prior to me getting an Xbox, I posted videos earlier this year where I was critical of it for not having any launch titles, exclusives, yada yada yada. And I'm here to I want to clear that up. I was kind of naive, and I think the problem too with me is that I was very spoiled. I'm a very spoiled gamer. I still am spoiled, to be honest. I didn't take time to realize what Xbox had to offer. I did defend Game Pass. Now, I never said nothing negative about Game Pass, but I was very critical about this console, and I was very fearful of it. I thought it was going to be a failure. But now that I own it, and I've been playing on it, it's the exact opposite. So here's the problem. Though I own a lot of Xbox exclusives, like OG Xbox and 360 exclusives, I also own a lot of third-party games on that, like third-party and multi-platformers. And this is a lot. Now, keep in mind, I said if I had this console, that's all I'm going to be playing is multi-platformers. And for that, and I'm going to be honest and say that too, I am playing a lot of multi-platformers on this console. But I'm also playing the exclusives as well. Like I said before, I'm a big fan of Gears. The fourth and the fifth one, but the first three, the original trilogy, yes, love the hell out of Gears. But yeah, the PlayStation 2, the OG Xbox, and the PS3 and 360 era, they spoiled the hell out of me. Even the PlayStation 4 era, I got spoiled with exclusives, where that was the only thing that ran in my head. But, thank God I have my collection to look at, my video game collection to look at, to see where I contradicted myself. And yeah, there is a lot of multi-platformers on this console, okay? It really is. But that's not stopping me from enjoying it. I see so much value in this console, in the Series S, both the Xbox Series X and S, that I feel like, regardless if you have the preference on being on PlayStation and Nintendo, you should give it a chance regardless. There's a lot more to offer. It's very consumer friendly over there on Xbox. I would like to talk about really the reward system. You can use those reward points that you earn over time, especially if you're a member of Game Pass. People just say they not Game Pass because it's just a rental service because you're not the own games long term. But regardless, whatever game you download off of there or uninstall, the points you earn, reward points you earn on it, you can use those points to buy hardware such as controllers, maybe buy a console, depending on how many points you accumulated over time. You can use it to buy, renew your subscription to Xbox Gold. I don't think Xbox Gold is going to be any longer. I don't see it being out for too long, but I know it's probably just going to be Game Pass at this point, in order to play online, which isn't a problem for me neither personally. But, yeah, you can use it to renew your subscriptions. Whenever whatever Xbox subscriptions you're on, Game Pass, Gold, etc. There's so much value in this, and it's not just consumer friendliness. It's I personally feel like the upscaling from third-party games on this console is way better than the PlayStation 5. And this is somebody who's a PlayStation fanboy. I prefer PlayStation. You guys know I prefer PlayStation. I'm not knocking it. I have to give credit where credit is due. I'm eating crow right now, and that's cool, because I said before, I want to be proven wrong, and I'm here to tell you guys, I'm throwing it in right now. I'm not saying which one is better than the other, but I'm here to tell you that you should not neglect the Xbox. Now, if you prefer to just be on PC and don't want to get on Xbox, then that's cool. You can also have Xbox Game Pass on the PC as well. You can access it on there. So that shouldn't be too much of an issue. So you don't have to own an Xbox console. This is what Xbox is trying to do. It's probably going to be a point where they're probably just going to tell you, like, listen, you don't even have to own a console anymore. As long as you're on Game Pass in the service in general, you're going to be doing this. Game Pass it's more than just a rental service. And a lot of people don't understand that. And, shout out to TK9. He said it best. Xbox Game Pass is a no-brainer. Now, I was reluctant at first to be on Game Pass. I praise Game Pass, but until you become a customer over there, you're going to see what is available for you on it, besides just renting games technically, because that's what it is. You're renting games, and it's not an issue. But you're getting much more. You're getting much more in the community. You're getting much more perks. You're getting much more with playing online, making friends, etc., etc. Yeah, we all know the Xbox chats can be very wild. I mean, who hasn't had those experiences? I mean, we don't need to talk badly about how toxic those communities can be. I mean, it's toxicity everywhere in every community. Okay, let's just be real. Regardless of online, even it's probably the worst on PC. But yeah, we're not talking about that right now. You should give it a chance. If you don't want to get an X, get an S. You know, people talk badly about Flight Simulator, but I like Flight Simulator. I enjoy that game. My son enjoys the game. My 10-month-old son. I will literally, if he's like all wrapped up and hyper and doesn't want to go to sleep, I'll bring him in this room and put on Flight Simulator. It calms him down. It calms his nerve. You know, I think he's really attracted to the Xbox console the most, because I think he likes the controller more. Because I personally like the Xbox controller more over the DualSense. I've always been a big fan of the Xbox controller over PlayStation, even though I prefer PlayStation because it's just been comfortable around my hand. You know, I have a very weird hand. I got big hands, but yeah, I need not talk about that. I just think the controller suits my hands a lot better. But yeah, overall, though it's not many exclusives available, you'll get a better enhanced version of their multi-platform games on this console. I prefer that. I prefer the Series X though, me personally, over the S. Because my old school boomer gamer ass, I like to have physical games. I still like to have physical games. Even though I'm a member of Game Pass, you know, I like to have physical games. And another thing about Game Pass is that if you enjoy the game a lot that you are technically renting, you can always get it later on from the store. Buy a physical copy, and that's what I've been doing. I mean, that's what TK9 does. Shout out to you again. Shout out to you, TK9. You know, he does it as well. So, you know, you think about it, it's really just giving it. Xbox is a community that's giving back to gamers, and I think a lot of people are missing the concept of what they are doing over there. But they should give it a chance. You know, when you get this console, or whether you get the Series X or S, you're going to see what they are about. You're going to have a better understanding. And that's what I currently have. That's why I understand it. And like whatever Xbox does in the future, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there now. I absolutely love it. I'm going to be with PlayStation as well. You know, Nintendo, even though they all can, you know, all of them disappoint me at one point, but I'm going to, regardless of the bullshit, I'm still going to be there day one now. And I'm glad I kind of got the kick in the ass with this, and I'm glad I was proven wrong, because I love the hell out of it. Whether you are on PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, I mean, you're on Nintendo PC, you should be giving Xbox a chance. You shouldn't be limiting yourself. You should be open to everything, because you could be missing out on a lot of things, and a lot of awesome things. And what I've gotten from this, I can't complain. I have no complaints of it whatsoever. It is a secondary console for me, but I don't have any complaints about it. But going forward, I also want to say as well that this might be the last video I do where I talk about the new generation of consoles, because I think it's grown tiresome on my channel, and I kind of want to change my content up a little bit. I think now that I'm streaming a lot more, I want to be playing a lot more video games on my channel now. I want to be engaging with you guys. I want to be on camera playing video games a lot more, whether it's me streaming or is recorded and creating content. I also want to continue to talk about retro gaming on my channel as well. So at this point, I think this might be it for me, where I talk about the new generation, because it's nothing for me to really say on it anymore. I love everything that's going on. I have nothing negative to say at this point anymore. So if you guys want to get more information on the new generation of consoles, here's some channels I recommend you should check out. First off, The Legend _350, Cloud Data Media, TK9-Sorry K9 OMG, ISO Motion Gaming, Rome Rush, Oak City Gamers, and what the hell not, JaymarleyTV. Check those channels out if you want to get more information on content with the new generation of consoles. Other than that, this is Drex and I'm out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content in the future.